Day as well. See, another one to add to the list. Judi met up with one of her idols, pop legend Janet Jackson.
5 times Grammy Award winner, a Golden Globe, a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Phenomenal Janet Jackson. We're so excited to hear that you're coming to Europe with your new tour, which is Together Again. How excited are you to be here?
We're very excited. It's been a long time since we've toured in Europe. 13 years, someone said, since we've been in London touring.
So now that you're going to be here, there's a part of obviously the tour that is really like exciting and emotional for many, because you pay, you know, tribute to your brother Michael Jackson.
What I love every single night of the show is listening to him sing his verse. I love that. And just the ad libs that he's put in it, which no one else would know what it means. He used that a lot in his music where no one else might know what it means, but it means something to the family.
As such an icon in the industry, as a woman and, you know, as a black woman, you probably face both sides of racism and sexism.
Yeah, well, definitely with the racism and sexism for sure in the industry, telling me that there's certain things that I'm just not, I can't do because I'm a female, and putting those limitations on you, and I didn't like that.
What did you have to do or dig into to push past those barriers?
Well, first of all, for one, it was a support system for myself with my family, and then it's always trying to figure out a way. If there's a will, there's a way. So if they want to let you in through the front door, you'll figure out how to come through the back. If they block that the side, you'll come through the roof. You'll dig a hole and come through.
I've been through a few roofs, trust me.
No, seriously. So you find a way. If you're really adamant about what it is you want to accomplish, what you want to do, you'll figure out a way.
There was a lot of racial tension when your family really broke into the industry. Did that impact you and your siblings at the time and your parents?
I'm sure it did. I mean, back in those days, if you were black, you couldn't buy a house, you couldn't get a loan, you had to have cash. And my parents, they bought their house that we lived in with cash. I mean, those were just I'm just talking about just a little small part of this huge big picture of the racism that existed.
I think you wrote your first song when you was about 9, wasn't it? Yeah. And music wasn't necessarily the first thing you wanted to do. You wanted to end up going to university. Was it business law you wanted to do? But your dad really pushed you when he heard your music. When you look back at the time, are you happy that that's what your dad did?
Yeah, I am happy, because he saw what I didn't see. He saw something that I didn't. But I still wish I would have experienced the college. Well, you guys say college is high school.
Yeah, or uni.
But university, as you say. I always wanted to experience that life. I was just a baby when my brothers were successful.
Yeah.
So it's like the only life I've really known.
Right.
So to speak. I think they were successful when I was, 2 years old, 3 years old? So that's all I've ever really known is this.
One of the most amazing things that you've accomplished is becoming a mum to your beautiful little boy, Issa.
The most amazing thing I've done in my life.
In your life. What does it feel like, and what does it mean to you being a mum?
Everything. Everything. And I'm so thankful that God allowed me to experience.
Yeah.
Because it didn't have to be.
Yeah, yeah.
So thankful.
I'm a mother myself, and it definitely makes me reflect on how my mum parented me or what she had to go through. You don't appreciate it at the time, you're just like, Mum, Dad. But then when you become the mum, there's moments of like, oh, wow, Mum, is that what you had to do? Now that you're a mother, do you reflect on the parenting?
I do a lot. I do a lot, and it's amazing because kids don't realize all that you go through as a parent and what else you have going on in the back burner. All they want to do is be a kid, as they should.
Do you think back about some of the decisions your mum and dad might have made when they were parenting you when you was growing up with your siblings?
The only thing for me would be is working, really, because I had more of a childhood than my brothers did. But I started when I was 7.
Yeah,
so
really.
So very young. So at least I still got to off and on experience home life, and go back to a regular school. But my brothers really didn't get to do that much at all.
If your lovely son decided that this entertainment, music, acting was something that he was interested in, how would you feel?
It's about him.
Yeah.
If that's what he wants, but I would say he has to wait till he's of age and still make sure that's something he wants to do. Whatever you do is very difficult, but the industry is very tough. It's brutal. But he would have to wait till he's 18.
Yeah. I don't blame you. Do you realise not only are you a music icon, but a fashion icon as well?
No, I never thought. I just like my sweats. And then when I have to do something, I've always been into suits since I was a kid.
Nasty voice. I don't need nothing.
I would throw on a suit coat, a tie, a bow tie even. I just felt more comfortable out of a dress.
But can I say, you made a suit on a woman just look so gorgeous, like it made you feel quite powerful.
Now it's all about comfort.
Yeah, I hear you completely. If I could do trainers most days, I would.
Yeah, well, I do.
Love is taking over like a tidal wave.
Balancing being a mum and being this absolute icon and going back on tour, what's your daily routine? How do you balance and juggle this all?
I don't know.
That's the same answer I give.
Showing us the way.
You have to work and you want to work. I enjoy what I do so much. I'm not ready to give it up. And then I want to be with my baby. So I do that too.
It's just so great having you here. And I want to say to you, as a woman in the industry, as a black woman, as a mum, that your words and your activism and your performance and music has been so phenomenal throughout these years, and a legacy that we all appreciate so much. So thank you so much.
It's very sweet.
It's the truth. That's from everyone. My sister's probably at home now going, girl, you need to...
I hope to see you at the show.
Oh, do you need a backup dancer? Because...
And we don't have any girls. Sorry, I'm the only one.
Okay, I understand that. Of course I'll be there. How was that?
I don't love you for this. You're too cute.
How was that? That was so great. Brilliant. You were literally buzzing because she's like an idol to you.
Yeah, she is. She's just so phenomenal. I'm actually in shock because, you know, just that moment of pinching, oh my gosh, I really interviewed Janet Jackson. It was great.
But also, not just you, massive fan, but your sister.
My
and what happened to everyone? What happened?
Yeah, my sister is a massive fan. Like, I mean, massive. Even her middle name is Janet. And when she was growing up, you know, the hairstyles, everything. And I turned to Janet and I said to her, "Oh, my sister's a massive fan of yours. You know, she's got really quite heavy job and whatnot." And she said to me, "Oh, okay, let's say hello." And I was like, "Okay, no problem." I was really excited. And I put the video on to record her. And she basically was like, "Hi, sis," and said her name, and then basically personally invited her to her show and said, "And I want to meet you because your sister's told me so much about you and you're so amazing." Honestly, it makes me emotional today. I burst into tears. I'm a crier. I burst into tears after, and she was just like, I can't wait for you to come, and I just want to embrace you and your sister." And I sent the video to my sister, and I am 44 years old. I have never heard my sister that excited in my whole entire life. I mean, it was such a moment because it was an idol of hers. And I learned something new about my sister. She loves surprise.
Well, that wasn't a lazy present, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Best present ever.
But listen, I just have to say, if you'd like to see more of Judi and Janet, who doesn't, you can see an extended version of that interview. It's available right now on ITVX. Thank you, Judi. That was great.
Thank you. Brilliant. So good.